Brussels has been blasted for their approach to post-Brexit trade talks, which has led to paralysis and could see the UK walking away with no deal at the end of the transition period. A government source accused the EU of slowing down negotiations in all areas, not just on difficult issues such as fishing and the so-called level playing field. But the UK side is keen to leave the sticking points until last and make progress where they can. A source told the Sunday Telegraph, "The particular way the EU insisted on parallelism led to paralysis. Obviously everything needs to be up for discussion, but it makes no sense to have everything going at the speed of the most difficult issues. Now they need to adapt their approach to make sure talks throughout the summer don't suffer from unnecessary roadblocks." Boris Johnson's Europe advisor David Frost warned considerable gaps remain in the most difficult areas after the last round of trade talks. Tony Blair had to be interrupted during a Sky News interview as host Sophie Ridge pointed out he kept on repeating his anti-Brexit views. The former Prime Minister insisted the UK could secure a Brexit trade deal with the EU but claimed any agreement would mostly benefit Brussels rather than Britain. But the presenter was quick to interrupt Mr. Blair, saying, "We know the arguments. They have been rehearsed many times." Ms. Ridge had previously intervened to assure Mr. Blair all of the UK was well aware of his anti-Brexit stance. Discussing the release of a new report on Russian interference in the UK, the former Labour leader said, "You can investigate it without believing that the reason we got Brexit. I'm anti-Brexit as you know." Ms. Ridge said, "We know that, don't worry. That's come through."